Guys, this is a joke. Honestly, this is an absolute joke. What the Home Office is saying essentially is that asylum seekers have more rights than the British people. We've known this, don't get me wrong, we've known this, as they've been coming over and they've been getting prioritized. But we didn't know to the lengths that the Home Office will go to fight in the corner of asylum seekers at the expense of British people, especially the locals in Epping. They've clearly voiced their opinions. They've been very vocal about it. They don't want to see this, and they're basically saying, we just don't care. Asylum seekers' rights are, they trump your rights as British people. And where's the democracy in that? Honestly, at this stage, they're not even trying to hide it. They're letting it be known overtly that we're rocking with the asylum seekers and we don't care what you think. You can carry on protesting, you can do what you want, but the Bell Hotel will still be used to house asylum seekers, illegals, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, it's insane. It's absolutely crazy. It's crazy. And let's just say Yvette Cooper's not the most popular woman in the UK right now. This Labour government, honestly, don't even think about another term in a couple of years. Please don't even think about that. I've seen so many comments that say, we'd rather the Conservative government back than this Labour government, anything but this Labour government. The Conservative government were not effective, but man, this has gone worse. This is way worse than I ever imagined and anticipated. Honestly speaking, I never thought it would get this bad. I thought it would just be like the same policies as the Conservatives, but I didn't think it will get to this point. But anyway, guys, let's look at some recent posts on X. So this is from Stephen Swinford. So the Court of Appeal have overturned an injunction that would have blocked the use of the Bell Hotel in Epping to house asylum seekers. The Home Office argued that the human rights of asylum seekers ultimately trumped the concerns of local residents. The Court of Appeal found that the temporary injunction would have incentivized unlawful protests and encouraged other councils to apply for injunctions. So that's basically a deterrent. They're trying to stop other councils to apply for injunctions. It said the judge made an erroneous decision by denying the Home Office the right to take part in the legal proceedings. If an outbreak of protest enhances the case for a planning injunction, this runs the risk of acting as an incentive for further protests. There is a risk of encouraging further lawlessness. He's absolutely factually correct. Look, man, you can't blame the people if they just go raggo. When I say raggo, I mean they just go crazy. Because you are undermining the democracy that we're meant to be living under in the United Kingdom. You're basically telling people, the British people, they have no rights. You have no say in this. And guys, here we have the 3 judges who ruled to keep the Bell Hotel in Epping open. So Lord Justice David Bean, member of the Society of Labour Lawyers. Lady Justice Nicola Davis, a Labour voting feminist. Well, there you go, feminist. Lord Justice Stephen Cobb, who sought to undo Brexit, and this is their faces right here. I think the guy on the left is the one that gave the ruling from what I saw on BBC.
This is outrageous, people. Breaking news, the Home Office wins the fight to keep Epping Migrant Hotel open. What a kick in the teeth for every single person that has fought against this. Of course the Home Office are going to win over the British public. The judge made a number of errors when granting injunction. Home Office allowed to appeal judge rules. The council's response was, migrants aren't more important than residents. This is bonkers. And this just hits home the points people have made. Adam Brooks, GB News. Them people in them hotels have more priority, are more important than the residents of that area. Fact. That is absolutely criminal. And I keep saying it's going to take one more thing to happen in this country and the lid is going to blow off. And these things what you're seeing now, God help them. That is madness. But don't act surprised, because I knew as soon as I see they were going to appeal, you just know what's going to happen. You can't win. It is as simple as that. Even if it was 100% proven that you was going to win, they would still win. I tell you what, I'm a bit sketchy to see the response to this. This is just broke right now. This is going to be crazy.
This is the government versus the people. It's utterly appalling situation where you're seeing a government, it's meant to represent people, putting the interests of people who've broken into this country, who've entered illegally, before those local residents who are fearful walking around their own streets, are concerned about their kids walking to school and women walking here, there, in the dark. It's just a terrifying situation that the government is on the wrong side of this debate again. Huge groups of lone men hanging around town centres, huge cost to the taxpayer. It can't go on like this. It's got to end. The judge, well, in the first instance, the judge is found in favour of the councillors, found in favour of the people, and now the government are digging in and coming back for more. It's ridiculous.
Matt Vickers posted to X that today's judgment on the Bell Hotel is about the government versus the people. It is shameful that Labour are trying to overturn the views of local residents, and I think he means to say, and to keep the Bell Hotel open in Epping. Every single illegal immigrant should be deported, not kept in hotels. Yeah, in terms of deportation, that's not going to be happening, man. That's absolutely not going to be happening. You know, I covered Yvette Cooper like a week and a half ago when she was bragging about the new deal she done with France. And now we're seeing this. So there'll be nothing like deportation happening. There'll be nothing like one in, one out. Just forget about that. There'll be more boats coming over and there'll be more asylum hotels. Simple. You know, and that's where Labour's priority stands. You know, it stands with, you know, the people who, you know, like Matt Vickers just said, who have broken the law to come into the country, and they're an expense to everyone, the taxpayers. You know, this is everyone. This isn't just an English man and English woman issue. This is a black British issue. This is an Asian British issue. Everyone, because you're a taxpayer, and your tax paying pounds is going to be going towards this. It's going to be going towards this. And you can't even guarantee the safety for your youth. Again, like I've said many times, you know, not all, but there is a portion that are coming over from cultures that, you know, this kind of thing is not really a big deal back in their country. So they come over here and they feel like this is how it is in the United Kingdom. And then there's uproar, and then people counter anti-racism protesters somehow rear their heads into the conversation and say, yeah, this is just racism. And it's like, hang on, haven't you seen everything just play out for you to just come and start taking the side of the asylum seekers? So it's absolutely crazy. It's just mental. And yeah, you can just forget about anything like deportation. You can forget about all of that. I used to think maybe there could be some kind of border policy change, you know, because of the pressure from Reform, Advance UK. But there's, you know, this Labour government just aren't being proactive. They don't even care. Like, right now, they couldn't care less. I think they know that they're going to be in for just one term. So they're just doing whatever you want to do. And yeah, it's gonna work against them, because I just don't see this Labour government ever coming back into power again after this. I'm just being honest. You know, you know, not after this. This is too much. So yeah. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comment section down below what you think. The news broke like just a few hours ago. So I'm trying to get this video out as quick as I can. So yeah. Comment down below, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you at the next video. Peace.